All right, let's get right into it. Have you ever been just chillin', listening to music, and a reggae song comes on? You know that sound instantly, don't you? But have you ever actually stopped to think, why does it sound so different, so unique from everything else? Well, believe it or not, there's a secret code behind it.
So yeah, that's the big question, right? How does it get that one-of-a-kind, super relaxed vibe? There is a secret formula, a kind of musical cheat code that makes it all work. And I promise you, once I show it to you, you will never be able to unhear it. It is literally the key to the whole sound. Okay, here it is. The secret is called the one drop. Now, in almost all the music you listen to, pop, rock, hip-hop, the big, heavy drum hit is on the 1 and 3. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4. But reggae totally flips that. They take out the first beat and slam all the emphasis on the third beat. It sounds like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. That tiny little change is everything. It makes the music feel like it's floating instead of marching. It's like a rebellion right there in the drum beat. So now that we've cracked the code, that one-drop rhythm, let's see how they build an entire reggae track on top of it. You can think of it like putting together a squad for a video game. Every single instrument has a really specific job to do to make the whole thing work.
Okay, so step one, you lay down that one-drop beat from the drummer. That's your foundation. Then here comes the bass player, and this is where it gets kind of wild. In reggae, the bass isn't just in the background. It plays the main melody with these super deep, heavy, unforgettable lines. Then, step 3, you've got the guitars and keyboards. But they aren't playing long, drawn-out chords. Nope. They're playing these really short, sharp, choppy notes right in between the beats. It's a sound that musicians call the skank, or the bubble. It's that k-k-k sound that gives reggae its signature bounce. Put it all together, you get that groove that you just can't mistake for anything else.
Now look, you can have the coolest secret code in the world, but it doesn't mean anything until someone comes along who can truly master it and share it with everyone. And for reggae music, that person was an absolute legend. That person was Bob Marley.
And Marley's story is just wow. I mean, he started out in a tiny little village in Jamaica, but he had a dream. So he moved to the big city, Kingston, and got his friends together to form a band called the Wailers. And just through pure talent and unbelievable hard work, we're talking practicing for hours and hours every single day, he took this little sound from one island and became a massive global superstar.
And this right here, this is the heart of it all. See, Marley wasn't just some singer with a good voice. He was a deep thinker, a philosopher. And he used his music to get these huge ideas out there. When he sang this line, he wasn't talking about actual physical chains. He meant that true freedom, real freedom, has to start inside your own mind. You have to free your own way of thinking.
So what was this big message that the music, this secret code, unleashed on the world? Because, believe me, it was way bigger than just creating some chill vibes. It was a call to action for something much, much deeper. And the core message was right there in the title of one of his most famous songs, One Love. You can think of it like the main quest in his music. The whole mission was to get this one idea across, that every single person, no matter where you're from, what you believe, or what you look like, should be able to come together in peace and unity.
And his lyrics were basically like a guide, a user manual for how to live a better life and build a better world. He was talking about having the courage to stand up for what's right, about the simple but powerful idea of just treating everyone with kindness. He reminded people how important it is to know your own history, where you come from, to always try to find common ground, even when things get tough. And again, that huge idea, true freedom starts in your mind. Just simple words, but with incredibly deep meanings.
All right, let's switch gears and look at how this unique sound and this powerful message from a pretty small island in the Caribbean went completely viral. We're talking decades before TikTok or Instagram or any of that even existed.
So, picture this. Back in the 1970s, the radio was almost all rock and pop music from America and the UK. That's it. But reggae came along and it was like the key that unlocked a whole new level in the game of music. Once people heard it, they started getting curious about other sounds from all over the planet. It basically kicked off this huge world music explosion, opening the door for amazing artists from Africa, Asia, South America, everywhere. And the producers in Jamaica, they were innovating like crazy. They invented a whole new genre called dub music, which is basically the granddaddy of the remix. Seriously, think about how people on social media today take a popular sound, strip it down, and build something totally new from it. Well, these Jamaican producers were doing that 50 years ago with giant tape machines and mixing boards. It's incredible. So you might be thinking, okay, that's cool history. But this all happened a while ago. Why does it still matter? Well, here's the thing. The code that Bob Marley and all these other reggae artists created, it is still active. It's like a piece of software that's still running in the background of our culture today.
Marley's legacy is absolutely everywhere. His image is a global symbol for peace and for being strong in tough times. His sound has inspired so many artists, from pop stars to rappers to rock bands. Get this, his actual lyrics are used in schools to teach kids about human rights. He gave a voice to people all over the world who felt like no one was listening, and that voice is still echoing loud and clear today. And his own family is carrying on that musical tradition.
So if there's one thing to take away from all this, it's that reggae isn't just music. It's a powerful code that was designed to share a message of peace and unity, and it went viral long before the internet made that easy. It's proof that a great idea, when you set it to a great beat, can actually change the world. Which makes me wonder, what's a message that you think music should be sharing with the world right now?